fold. Why? Before the nigga that was sleeping on me. That you slow for the kid that got speed.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lolita and this is Budgeting with Spoil Boss. In today's video, you will see me doing my low priority sinking funds and also my savings challenges. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, please stay tuned. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back. And if you're a new subscriber, hello and welcome. Today's total is going to be $255, so let's get started. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And guess what? Y'all can do that right now as you're watching me count this money. 50, 70, 90, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. $255. All right, first up is going to be my low priority binder, and first up is going to be Beauty, and Beauty is going to get $10. And now Beauty has $150, $60, $70, $80, $85, $90. $190 towards Beauty. Next up is Business, and that is going to get $5. And now Business has $100, $20, $30, $40, $45, $50, $51, $52. $152 is now in Business. Next up is Self-Care, and that is going to get $5. And now Self-Care has $50, $70, $80, $85, $90, $95. $95 is now in Self-Care. Next up is Travel. Next up is Travel, and Travel will be getting $5. And now Travel has $1,000, $2,000, $100, $200, $50, $70, $75, $80, $85, $86, $87, $88, $89. $2,289 is now in Travel. Next up is Fun, and that is going to get $5. And now Fun has $100, $200, $20, $30, $35, $40, $45. $245 is now in Fun. Next up is Cell Phone, and that is going to get $5. And now Cell Phone has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. $45 is now in Cell Phone. Next up is Perfume, and that is going to get $5. And now Perfume has $5. I did go on Sephora and order me some Valentino, a different scent. That's just where that money went to. Next up is sneakers, and that is going to get $5. And now sneakers has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. $270 is now in sneakers. Y'all want to know something funny? I just realized this right now. Sneakers should probably have less, because when I order on Shein, sometimes I do order their sneakers, and I just take it all out of clothing. Sorry. Next up is miscellaneous, and that is going to get $10. And now miscellaneous has 110, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. $123 is now in miscellaneous. Next up is Lux, and that is going to get $5. And now Lux has 105. Next up is Giving, and that is going to get $5. And now Giving has 10, 15, 20, 25. $25 is now in Giving. Next up is clothes, and that is going to get $5. And now clothes has 50, 55, 60, 65. $65 is now in clothes. I did go on Shein and get started preparing for my spring summer. I'm not sure if y'all like me, but I feel like when you shop when it's a whole different season, you get things for less. So right now, what would have costed, whatever it would have cost, is much cheaper now. So I went on there just to start things that I knew was like at its cheapest price. And last but not least is nails, and nails is going to get $10. And now nails has 20, 30, 45. $45 is now in nails. I did just went to go and get my nails done. As y'all can see, I'm back to the signature color. But I'm going to try a different color next time. All right, next up is going to be my personal savings challenges. And first up is going to be the 1,000 envelope savings challenge. And this one is going to get $40. 20, 40. And if y'all are wondering where I got these savings challenges from, these came from Shein. I'm not a gatekeeper. I will definitely let y'all know something. So I come to, if I ever get to the point of a business, of course I can't share like who my vendor is and all that. But right now I don't have no business, so I will definitely let y'all know everything you want to know. Just ask. Next up is going to be the 100 envelope savings challenge. And this one is going to get $91. Actually $90. $50, $70, $90. Because 91 is already filled. And last but not least is going to be $10,000 savings challenge. 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. This is funny because I was supposed to fill in 44. And I think I just did that one. It was at 42. So I'm gonna get $3 more. Three. And I'm gonna fill in 48. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No problem. All right, thank you guys so much. If you have made it this far, this is the end of the video. Today's gem is going to be a financial one, but for the babies. It's never too soon or never too late for you to open up an account for your child. You don't even have to tell them about the account. And if you open it up, especially at a very young age, you don't even have to put a lot inside of the account. Like if you get paid every week, and if you take between $5 to $20 out of each check and put it into, like, let's say like a Capital 360 performance account where the APY, the annual percentage yielding, is a 4.30%, that means that all the money that you put in there will be inside of a high yielding savings account, and at the end of the month you would get definitely your bang for your buck. So not only are you putting in, let's say, like, even if it's at its lowest, that is between $20 to $25 every month, because there's some months that you have 4 weeks and there's some months that you have 5 weeks. So depending on if you choose that Friday or whatever, however you do it, that's between $20 to $25 if it was $5 per week, or that's $40 if it's 10 or 50, depending on, like I said, between 4 to 5 weeks. So let's just stick to 4, because most months have 4 weeks. So that's either $25, $40, or $80 a month. And then at that interest rate, that probably would give you like another probably like $40 on top of that, or somewhere close to that. So that is $120, and then times that by the year. And then as they're getting older with that maturity rate on there, so every month is just going to grow and grow and grow at its highest. By the time your baby gets to college, it probably will have like a semester or two already paid off, depending on how young you do it and how much you put in there. These are little gems that you should think about now. You might be saying, well, my baby's only 1 year old, but it is better to do it now. And as you do that and times it by 17 years, most children graduate between the ages of 17 to 19, depending on like how smart your kid is, or the month that they were born. Like, I'm a September baby, but here in Massachusetts, you can't start school until you're 5 by September 1st. So on September 1st, you have to be 5. I was only 4, and in 5 days, I would have been 5 years old. So my mom had to wait another year because she could not enroll me because I was not 5 by the age of September 1st. So I'm just saying to you, these are just little gems. Y'all see me. If you look at my traveling thing, I've only been putting between, the most is probably $7, and it's already at $289. The $2,000, that was just rollover money from December 31st that rolled over to September. So the ending, I think it was like $289 or something like that. That $289 came from January 1st all the way up until where right now, today's actual date that I'm doing this video is March 18th on a Monday. Y'all going to be seeing it on March 20th. I'm just saying a little bit does go a long way. These are things that you have to sacrifice. And I know some of y'all might be like, well, I really don't have it like that. But you drink coffee every morning at Dunkin' Donuts, so you kind of do. It's like 2 days of you not drinking coffee. Or if, because I'm an extra, I don't really go to Dunkin' Donuts and drink their coffee. I buy the coffee at Stop and Shop, the Dunkin' Donuts coffee at Stop and Shop, and I make it at home. I'm an iced coffee girl, so I'll put it in the deep freezer. I put it in the refrigerator and let it sit there, and then I get up in the morning, put some ice in it, and I make my coffee, and I go on about my business. So I cut that out a long time ago. But I'm saying if you're an extra large girl like me, that's like $4. So it's like the next day you can buy you a small coffee instead. These are just little things that I want to teach y'all that y'all have to put into your head. That's what I mean by sacrifice. The difference between a want, which is your coffee, or a need, which is your child's future. It's just as simple as that. And then, like I said, you get so addicted to it, even during tax time, you could take out, all right, I won't say half of it, but $200, $300 every tax year and put it in. That's extra money. Some years will be better than others. You just got to think about it like that. And about time your child starts college, how awesome would it be to give them a card that has 40, 50,000, or if not more, depending on how much you put it in there and how high. Sophie, SOFI, their APY. And if y'all wondering what an annual percentage yielding is every month at the end of the month in a checking and a savings account, depending on how much money you have on there and what's your percentage on there, they would give you a dividend. The dividend is like, sometimes it could be a couple of cents, sometimes it could be a couple of dollars. It all depends on what percentage you have. Citizens Bank and Bank of America's APY is 0.01%. So that means that even if you have $20,000 in there, at the end of the month, you'll be lucky if they're giving you $5 because your APY is so low. I know Capital One, they have a 360 performance savings account. That's at 4.30%. Be careful, because do not ask for the Capital One 360 account, because the regular 360 account is at a 0.30 percentage. But there's the 360 performance savings account, and that one is at a 4.30 percentage. That's a high yielding percentage. Sophie, which is SOFI, their annual yield, their monthly percentage is a 5%. That's a really high one. Then they got a 5.5. So you have to look into these. If you go on Google and type in high annual yielding savings or high APY savings accounts, they would give you a list of them, and you can go from what you feel comfortable with. You got to look into these things, but I'm telling y'all, the sooner you start this, the better off you start this. This is why when it comes to certain nationalities, they always have their stuff in order, because they make sacrifices. They do it. Maybe 1 week you can't do it, but the next week you can make up for it. Or when you can, keep a tab of it. Like, okay, I couldn't do it this week. This month I can only do it for 1 month. So if you're doing it at $5, I owe $15. Next month, maybe you could have did it for the whole month. You don't owe nothing. Then you might have some extra money. Maybe you come into some side hustle cash. Maybe somebody gave you some cash because of a good deed. Or maybe you just got caught up on your bills. You eliminated some things that you don't need. You tired of Disney Plus. Your kids don't really watch you like that. You done eliminated some subscriptions. You done went down on your cable bill or whatever. Now you got this extra free money. You can go back to your book and be all like, okay, I owe this account $70. Boom, put back in the 70. Now you right back at it like you didn't miss anything. Maybe you could throw a little bit extra in there. Or maybe when tax time come, you can make up for last year's and even throw a little bit extra for a buffer for when you don't have it. Y'all see how I do with my bills. That's one thing I do not play with is my bills. That's why I put majority of my money in my bills. I have other things in life, but like I told y'all before, I can get rid of my low priority sinking fund. The only thing I really need from there is to get my hair done and get my nails done. I grew up, my mama every 2 weeks would get me and my sister's hair done. She would do me and my sister on 1 week, and then 2 weeks after she would do her, so she would do us on 1 week and her on 1 week. But the moral of the story is even if she didn't have it for her, she would make sure she had it for us. So it was just like I grew up with getting my hair done, and even if I couldn't get my hair done by the hairdresser, my mother went to beauty school. So my hair always, I just was taught just to make sure you always have your hair done. Now, I just like getting my nails done. I think it makes the videos look more better. So hair done and nails done is always going to be a thing. And everything else fall in between. I secretly shop a lot. Y'all see that clothing account, and sometimes it be building, sometimes it go down, but I never buy nothing full price. And remember, the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. You can find cute, reasonable stuff off of Shein, off of Temu, off of Fashion Nova. You can go into stores. If you know how to shop, you can. I wish they had a Ross up here. They don't. In this state, they don't. But they got a TJ Maxx and they got a Macy's everywhere. So you can go into there and find some really good stuff. If you got a Ross where you're at, you're sleeping. It's the clothes you can... Look, the clothes don't make an outfit. It's literally the accessories and everything else that make the outfit. Just a little tidbit. You don't got to get your child... If you get your child... let's say like 15 shirts, you don't have to get 15 different pairs of pants. What you need to do is get 7 pairs of different pants. That's what you do. And then you just change up the top. You just buy them a lot of tops. And all they need is like 7 to like 8 pairs of good pants. Maybe 9 to top. I'm telling you. I know this trick. I still do it but I make my own money now. But I know how to shop, and I know how to get sales and stuff like that. Like, I'll just buy. That's why you seen my Christmas video. Why you think I bought so much stuff? And that stuff is still, half of it is still new in my closet. I always try to save things because you never know when the occasion is going to come up. So I don't try to wear everything right away. And I'm not in school. When I was in high school, yeah, of course, you know, you want to stay fresh to death. You want to look nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now I'm grown, so it's like I look nice, but I don't have to wear my fresh. I don't have to be fresh to death every day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving y'all different ways to save money, different ways of going about it. So if you ever was thinking about it, look into it. And just so y'all know, the 360 performance from Capital One, and so with Sophie, you do not need a minimal to put down, meaning you don't have to put $100 in there to open up the account. You can open it with $0, and you don't need a minimum at the end of the month. If you only have $10 in there, they're not going to charge you anything from not having a minimal amount in there. That's another thing you got to look into, because some of these other accounts like the 5.5s and stuff, you have to have a certain amount in there by the end of the month, and if you don't, you can get penalized off of it. With Sophie and with 360 Capital Performance one, you do not need a minimum, and you will not be penalized. I know with Bank of America, with their checking account, you have to have a certain amount in there, and if you don't, you get penalized at the end of the month. With these ones, you don't. And like I said, if you are going to open the one for Capital One, make sure you ask for the 360 Performance Savings account, because there's a regular 360. That one is at 0.30%. And then there's the 360 Performance Savings account. That one is the 4.3%. So telling you now, don't go, oh, Miss Lolita, you don't know what you're talking. Yes, I do, because I told you it's 2 different ones. You want the one for 4.30%. Don't put that on me. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. Y'all get one more video after this. I'm going to do my cash condensing video. So please be on the lookout for that one. I'm probably going to drop that one most likely on Saturday.